All right, so let's open up the day right now with our first matchup in the round of 32. Jack Robinson in the yellow leader's jersey, along with Carlos Munoz, who is a WSL injury replacement this year. Had to bail his board on the previous wave, and look at more on the way.
Yeah, one thing to note, Kaipo, Laura, this morning, as we have some live action here with Jack.
Jack Robinson, just a nice carve to open up. Frothy face on this one because it was the third wave of the set. Jack found the corner and is able to squeeze out a score. Meanwhile, Carlos Munoz is taking a bunch of waves on the head to start his heat. Jack going to ride right up on the back of the Red Bull jet ski there.
Yeah, so on this kind of north swell, sometimes you'll take off in the whitewash like Jack did here. It's really forgiving to take off on a day like today. He sets up for this frothy section. Nice first turn there, and only to just gain a beautiful end section right there. He kind of gets a little bit of air off that, and yeah, you can see here how it rolls into it. Again, north swells at sunset are really fun. You know, if you can call sunset playful, today is a nice day. Even Carlos Munoz can, as you saw him, he out the back.
A possible finals day. We'll see how it plays out. We know we got epic sunset today. Carlos Munoz, way behind on this one. So frustrating start for the Costa Rican. First he got cleaned up.
Yeah, and we've touched on it a few times, but just seeing the way Miguel's performances have risen, you know, over the years that Sammy has been around and competing, as we see Jack Robinson.
Nava with a nice carve, ease through that first turn. Another easy turn for Rabo, oncoming section, and shows some restraint on this wave, playing the game, I feel. Getting another number on the board. Sharp Eye currently number one after one event on the CT Shaper rankings. Here we go with Carlos Munoz. This is a better looking wave for the Costa Rican. Figure eight to start off. Banks off the whitewater, and the whitewater just grabs his board and pulls it out from under.
Yeah, that was a bigger set, and it looked like it just sort of ran into the deep part of sunset here. As you can see, Jack taking off on the way behind. The boys look like they're actually pushed a bit further down the point right now. I feel like they're going to want to try to get back up the point where the bowler away.
Early pro, Sunset Beach. Jack Robinson dropping into this one. Beautiful bottom turn, top turn combo for Jack Robinson. One more time up in the lip. Air drops into that section. Lip glide to finish and score that for Jack Robinson.
Absolutely love this wave by Jack. Came off the bottom in a huge, big wrapping turn in the pocket. Had that beautiful bowl. He just hit the backwash, just threw him up, but he held on, and just a beautiful finish there. We heard the beach erupt. His family and friends there, but absolutely so well surfed by Jack Robinson here.
Yeah, huge carving turn there, just all rail. And then really setting himself up here with this. You can see the section coming into him, but I love how he times this. His body positioning, his weight. He goes weightless because if he would have forced that, and then coming down almost straight-legged, both feet off the board, incredible balance that Jack had on this wave.
Here's the score of 7.67. A couple of judges went excellent with those 8-point rides. Nice finish as well. A lot of control for Jack Robinson, Australian, and deservedly so. Carlos Munoz, Kali, right behind him. Costa Rican, swinging around some step-up equipment with a couple of carves. Make it 3 for Carlos Munoz before he kicks out and rushes back into position. Carlos Munoz, Laura, did pretty good himself.
Yeah, this was the way behind Jackson. I had a nice little bowl there. Beautiful carve, just wanting to get something on the board. Nice slash there in the pocket. Unfortunately, this wave just didn't have that nice ending that Jack Robinson's had.
It should be something to settle the nerves of Carlos. Jack in the barrel, seeking it, gets it. Robinson following up with a beautiful figure eight carve there, and why not float it into the channel? That 5.33. Carlos Munoz, long drop here, long bottom turn. Quick snap in the bowl for Munoz. Has to work around that section, another mid-face snap. And Carlos kicks out to race back to the takeoff zone. Quick up and out, maybe a little repositioning for Carlos Munoz in the priority heat at the moment. They got 14 minutes.
Forward momentum in that pit. Carlos Munoz.
Yeah, in a combination right now, wants to break that combo. First hook in turn. Off the top, and a little frustration there. That wave dissipated quicker than expected, I feel, for Carlos Munoz in the non-priority heat. Priority heat attention now to Carlos Munoz. Carlos carves off the top there in a very steep section. Little bit of lump and backwash. Gets up in the lip, glides that one, and stomps the finish. That's the comeback for Carlos Munoz.
Yeah, you see here Carlos taking off right here. This first turn was huge. He just put everything into it. And then right here on that closeout, just off the lip there, manages to hang on beautifully. Yeah, he gave it. That's the Carlos Munoz we want to see.
Yeah, love this hack there. You know, a bit of bump went up the face, but just really hung on and used that to his advantage. And just he had to really time this section. This is so hard to do, to, you know, airdrop into this end.
Let's check out Jack Robinson right now. Jack, straight into the barrel. Finds the exits. Got more for us. Carving through this section. Good rail work. Seeking the barrel one more time. Why not? 2 for 1 for Jack Robinson. And he's putting on the heat in his opening heat of today. On fire, Jack Robinson.
Sniff it out and find it. Look, I love the way he just went straight into it. Under the lip there for Jack Robinson and flies on out. Look how smooth and like beautiful this wave was. And then found this end bonus section tube. How fun.
Well, right when Carlos Munoz was making his comeback and probably breaking the combo, we'll see what happens. But look at this from above. Just such a good read on this wave. Gets the barrel outside. Nice carve here. Sees more opportunity on the inside. No problem. Parks it and exits.
You know, with that perspective, Kaipo, you can see how fast he's going with that aerial view. Right here, he takes off straight into the barrel. Managed to stay perfectly high on that wave, so he makes it out. And then right here, he just sets himself up, all rail turn, huge slashing turn into the whitewash there, and then just manages to try to tuck right back in beautifully on the inside of this barrel. And then he's already eyeing up, going so fast here. Beautiful cut back into the whitewash.
Not quite, though. I don't want to jinx it because Carlos Munoz can do it in one wave. He needs an 8.57 right now. And that's not going to be it. We can draw the conclusion that Carlos Munoz will be out of competition with an equal 17. And Jack Robinson moving on into the round of 16. We're going to move on to a quick break. We'll be right back. New heat's going to be in the water when we return.